Heineken, on average, sells more than 13 million pints of premium beer worldwide every single day. 13 million pints. We're going to have you try and visualize that. That's one for every single person in a city the size of Tokyo. Now, in this week's Executive Innovators, we meet Alexis Nasard. He is the man in charge of marketing at Heineken, and he says there's plenty of innovation, so he claims, brewing in the beer business. And our Jonathan Mann finds out.
Is creating exciting experiences for consumers.
Coming from Procter & Gamble, a company known more for everyday consumer goods, Alexis Nasard has let his definition of innovation evolve.
My laundry is not clean enough. My skin is not young enough. So there are very scientific, problem-oriented solutions. What is different in a category like beer, it is not about solving a problem. It is about aspirations, dreams, and lifestyle.
But in a 150-year-old beer business, innovation isn't always an easy sell.
One of the first things that shocked me when I started working at Heineken, and I was talking about innovation, they say, but what innovation? Beer is beer. Can you imagine that statement? I said, why doesn't anybody say a phone is a phone? Or a computer is a computer, or a car is a car? Because they innovate.
In 2010, Nasard decided to prove innovation can work in any industry and set a goal that innovation, new beverages, new drinking devices, would make up 6% of Heineken's sales revenue by 2020. By 2013, they hit 5.9%, led in large part by a beer and lemonade mix. But Nasard believes that failure is essential to the innovation process.
We have the draft keg, which was a 4 or 5 liter metal keg that you could use it to actually pump your own beer when you are at home or in a picnic or somewhere else. It had some success, but not nearly in line with what we had envisaged. And we learned a lot from it. We learned that that it's heavy, that it requires a long time to cool it. You need like 6-7 hours in the fridge. So we've learned a lot along the way. That is why we're not too fussed up about failures in innovation. It's a little bit costly, but if we haven't tried the draft keg, we would never have reached what we've reached here. And that, in a 3-year space of time, is quite a difference between what the first thing offered and what the sub is offering today. And failing is part of serendipity.
Out of that failure came their latest innovation, a more refined, at-home, refrigerated beer dispenser.
1, 2, 3, roast!
Often listening to consumer is right, but you can listen to their needs. If Steve Jobs went and asked the consumer whether they wanted an iPad, he would never have launched it. So what we do sometimes, we believe in something, we study the market, we study consumers, and we sometimes act on an act of faith.